Well, we're going to stick with the baseball theme because why not? It's upon us. Let us turn to the players and the actual makeup of Major League Baseball. Marisol?
I have been screaming this since day one from the mountaintop. Latinos make up 30% of the Major League Baseball, and the fan base behind those players is pretty vast. Our next guests are hoping to bring more attention to Latino players and fans with their platform, El Show. Colon and Rafael Jimenez bring decades of marketing and network television experience to their latest venture. Please welcome them to New York Living. Hello, fellas.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
We're in the ballpark.
Oh, nice.
Favorite third baseline.
Shout out your favorite team and ballpark.
Yankee Stadium.
Yankee Stadium. Also your favorite team?
Correct.
Okay. Sir.
Yankees is
Yes.
my favorite team.
Sure.
Ballpark, City Field, great food, good ambiance, great
And I
parking.
did not pay him.
He's not wrong.
I did
He's
not
not
pay
wrong.
him. Thank you for coming today.
Thank you.
So in the simplest terms, what exactly is El Show?
El Show is a platform to celebrate and elevate Latino players, their fans, the fandom that surrounds the sport. It's in Spanish language for the most part, but we also go between English and Spanish. We think it's important to tell these stories from a holistic perspective around the players, what excites them on the field and off the field, how fans can become more part of what they do on a daily basis. So we want to cover those stories that are not seldom covered.
Yeah. I also think that makes baseball sexy. I work in baseball and I say, baseball's boring. It's boring. I love you guys. But we gotta jazz it up.
Spice it up.
Just a little bit.
Well, how long has El Show been a thing?
You know, so Rafael and I started as a passion project in December of 2022.
Oh. Wow. So it's relatively new. Why now? Why create this right now?
Well, we saw that there was a void in the space. We saw that, as Marisol said, 33% of the league is Latin. And so seldom those stories don't get told.
Yeah.
And so for us, because language is a barrier for some of these players, English is their second language, they don't get the opportunity to really tell their story in a way that can resonate with a Latin fan.
Right. And I know you did a profile of Francisco Alvarez, who is one of our catchers, hoping to be a franchise player. And so to be able to go to him, meet him where he is, speak to him in Spanish, I know personally, that sort of puts him at ease.
That's got to feel good for him.
Yeah, it puts him at ease.
Yeah.
Rafael, born and raised in?
Washington Heights.
In Washington Heights. How did growing up in the city inform you and your relationship with baseball?
I grew up watching the Yankees, ironically enough, on WPIX. I might be dating myself a bit. And, you know, we grew up playing baseball, sponge ball when we can only get 3 people. So for me, baseball is sort of ingrained into sort of the fabric of growing up in New York City.
Yeah.
Growing up and going to high school and college in New York City, you get this intersection of culture that's super important to what we do now, right? We like taking this 360 approach when we reach out to players, right? There's tons of outlets that sort of cover players from a game day perspective, but not many cover them from their interest outside of the game, what they want to do for their community, their hopes and dreams and their journeys.
What their order is at the bodega.
Yeah, well.
What they pack when they're traveling on the road.
Who they're wearing.
Are there plátanos in Toronto?
Are there?
You guys are asking
You know, so we asked
questions.
Vladdy that question.
Yeah.
So we just came back from Tampa from spring training, and we interviewed Vladdy, we interviewed O'Neal Cruz, we interviewed Jose Barrios.
Yeah. Wow.
And what was so interesting is I think the players have a natural kind of like dislike of media almost.
Of course they do.
And so, you know, these guys trying to get a gotcha moment, and they're like, no, we're here to talk about
We're here for you.
We just want to vibe.
Yeah.
Listen, we have more bochinche around the bochinche's gossip.
Okay.
She's my Honorican, by the way.
Oh,
Don't get it twisted.